Now, when it comes to the Dhamma, the Buddhist teachings, the Dhamma, we he one day I got one of the counselors brought me some Buddhist stuff, and I came up with my own concept. So you got the good Dhamma, you got the bad Dhamma, you got the good for me, bad for you Dhamma, bad for me, good for you Dhamma, good, bad Dhamma. That's you got what's perfect for me may not be perfect for you. What's imperfect for me may not be imperfect for you. Then our perfect and imperfects matches and then changes on with the time on the circumstances. And you mix that with the good and the bad. What's right for me may not be right for you. Wrong for me may not be wrong for you. Then our right and wrongs match and then changes on us. You mix that with the perfect and imperfect with the good and the bad, right and wrong. Then my balance may not be your balance. Your imbalance may not be my imbalance. Then our balance and imbalances may change and match and change. And you mix that with the perfect, imperfect, right and wrong, good and bad. Perfect, imperfect, right, wrong, balance and imbalance. You mix that with the good and the bad. Now, I went back and forth mid because with the Buddha talk teach you about the middle path, but one that same time that I came up with this, I went with every angle. I just went beyond the middle path, looking at things from every angle. And I realized everybody experiences and everybody and everything experiences in and out of time is the Dhamma. You see, I compared it to Proverbs in the Bible because I read the Bible 3 times. So when I was reading, I compared the Proverbs to the Bible, and I came up with this concept. So everybody experiences in and out of time is the Dhamma forever and ever and ever in that time. So then I did the same thing with magical witchcraft and the craft, and mixed that. Now you say the gospel or the gods, goddesses and gods and everything else. It's the same concept. You mix that with the Dhamma. The testimony of the gods, goddesses and gods and everything else. Same thing with the Dhamma. It's the same thing. Experiences, everybody experiences in and out of time forever and ever. You do the same thing with the scriptures that are gods, goddesses, gods and everything else. The word, the chapters, the books, the verses of the gods, goddesses and gods and everything else is everybody experiences in and out of time. So you want to put that there. Now it seemed like yin yang, yang yin. So I'll explain that soon too. So now you how can I say this? Yin yang yin. All right. So you mix all that together right there. That's cool right there. Now the reason I came across yin yang yin was I was reading a John McCarter book, and he was asking these group of people. He was asking them like, what is the philosophy of life? And somebody came, what is your philosophy of life? He was asking the college kids, what's your philosophy of life? And they said something about the truth. So he said, what is the truth? But what is the truth? You would say the opposites are lies, of course. But he said, what is the truth? And a kid came out and he said, yin yang. And he said, what is that? And he said, hold on, you don't know? Let me show you. He draws a circle with 2 circles in the inside. He draws 2 circles and he said, that's yin yang. He said, what is this? He said, you don't get it? Without knowing what's up, you won't know what's down. Without knowing what's black, you won't know what's white. Without knowing what's in, you won't know what's out. But we're going to go in and out and in, out. Not just black and white, all colors mixed and blend to infinity, individually and collectively. Now, you can go up, down can be up can be down. You can change left and right, but you can go every angle, kind of like computer graphics, you see what I'm saying? So you can look at that from every angle. So John MacArthur was like, well, this, he tried to clown it. John McCarter, excuse me. He tried to say, well, only thing, a lot of people is lost like him. And only thing he found was the elementary concept of opposites. But then I realized, how is he saying that? And his religion is based on Christianity. It's God and the devil, or Jesus and the devil, God and goddesses, angels and demons, good and evil. You see his whole religion, heaven and hell. You see, how they say one person in hell can be another person in heaven, one person in heaven can be another person in hell. I came back with, you can make a hell out of heaven or a heaven out of hell, and you got hell, heaven, and hell. So what I did was mix the Luciferians and the Buddhist stuff together and came up with that concept. So what it is I caught on. I said opposites. You see, if you say a little good and evil and a little evil and good, I learned that from the Tao teaching. That don't mean you can blow up a building or nothing like that. That's not what that means. So I would have never caught it without the word opposites. So I said, damn, opposites. It's like opposite side of the coin. Everything is basically opposites. You see my hair on my face, it's opposites. My mind, body, spirit, and soul, even though they one, they opposites. Everybody's that's human is human, but then you still got opposites, heights, culture, different. It's just everything around you in a number combination just is 0 to infinity. Everything around you is opposites, even though sometimes it's one or separate, it's still opposites. You see what I'm saying? So that hit me, so I flipped my hand and I was like, damn, opposites. So I came with neutral and non-neutral too. But with neutral and non-neutral, if you go negative and positive on both of them, they start sounding the same. Like positive neutral will be positive neutral is I'm having a good day. Negative non-neutral will be like something like I'm having a bad day. Now negative neutral will be I'm having a non-neutral will be I'm having a bad day. Positive neutral will be like I'm having a good day. So you want to leave positive for neutral and non-neutral for negative. You just do it like that. So I was like, damn, what is the backside of, and I looked and I seen the sink had water and water has a backside. So I said, what is the backside of wind? So you making yin yang yin like wind. Like what is the backside of wind? And then you can feel it coming around you, I said. But then at the same time, you only can see it if it gets connected with like dirt or something of that nature. So it just hit me. Then it's like everything around you is that. You see what I'm saying? Everything is yin yang yin. So that's what I realized about that. Internal, external, all dimensions. Everything is that yin yang yin. Now you can switch it up, and magic kicked in. Like you take the 4 eyes, put it here, and then you got 6 eyes with your 7th eye, your 3rd eye. You could just take the whole symbol. Like you could do the original symbol, and then you know how they put in the sun and the moon with the 2 eyes. But you could put anything in Earth, planets, galaxies. So it don't matter when you play with the symbol, and you just put the whole symbol in your eyes. Your 3rd eye, and you awaken like that too, so it turned to magic. Now, a week after this concept was going on, one of the sheriffs was just moving when I was talking about it again. And he was just moving. And while he was moving, I was like, man, you can't already back and forth minute. You can't get in. But what happened is, as I kept talking about it, he even told me he wasn't tripping. Like, I wasn't thinking. The pieces though broke up into pieces, and then it's like magic, like the 8 pieces. But then I seen like the Warner Brothers movie, how it come on, it's like that, how it breaks up. So it just turned into magic. Now I compared the Dharma to Proverbs, and I said, remembering the Dharma is like remembering the Bible. You see what I'm saying? But I should have compared it back to Proverbs. But that weekend when I was watching Walking of the Dead, the TV show, it was talking about how it seemed like one of the actors, I don't know if I'm right though, was comparing, they back and forth admitted it too, and they compared it to Proverbs, but I could be wrong about that completely. But at the same time, I didn't get it from them. It hit me like a lady gave me the Buddhist teachings. I compared it. I came up with every angle. I came up with the concept, and that was that weekend. It seemed like they was talking about it. The next weekend, they couldn't, ain't then nobody can say I stole nothing or nothing like that. So that's that. So now you got that concept, and that's it.